The latest James Bond film, No Time to Die, is set to premiere in the UK on September the 30th. The wait for this latest addition to the 6 decades-old franchise will have been the longest this century, the first in 6 years. Its planned launch in 2020 was, of course, delayed because of COVID. And with that anticipation comes that question again, that old chestnut: should the next James Bond be played, and the international expansion of the Black Lives Matter movement? So I would have bet good money on the fact that Craig, who has no incentive to upset left-wing lovies in the arts, would have answered, yes, absolutely, why shouldn't the next Bond be a woman or black? In fact, given the seeming moral monopoly of radical diversity advocates in the arts, it would not have surprised me if Craig had been pressured into saying that it would be nothing short of racism and misogyny if the next Bond was not a black woman. After all, he had previously said that there was no reason he could see why a woman couldn't be Bond. But I've been pleasantly surprised by how sensible and moderate his response has been. Asked if he supported, quote, a more diverse appointment to replace him, he responded this, and I quote, "The answer to that is very simple. There should simply be better parts for women and actors of colour. Why should a woman play James Bond when there should be a part just as good as James Bond, but for a woman?" He goes on to say, "We're still trying to entertain an audience. We're not trying to shove a political message or any message down anybody's throat." Good for you, Craig. I'm inclined to agree. Now, as a black British woman, of course I'd like to see a character on screen who has unashamedly British sentiments, who's intelligent, mysterious, sexy, and who also has my skin colour. Why wouldn't I? But Craig is right, isn't he? Just plopping a black or female actor into Bond's shoes for the sake of diversity is actually quite lazy. It's completely unoriginal, and I suspect would cause many an eye roll across the country and beyond. Maybe we should just stop trying to unimaginatively crowbar women and black people into the image of Bond, or indeed any established male role on screen. Surely the great minds of the arts world can come up with something better, with more originality, more longevity, that establishes a female character, perhaps even a black female character, as a cultural phenomenon. It's a mammoth task, I know, but wilder things have been achieved. In fact, with investment in excellent actors, thrilling script, good directors and producers, and a sprinkle of audacity, those who think Britain is not ready for a British action film icon who isn't a white male might just be pleasantly surprised.